Welcome back to another video here on the second channel. Got a major update to a data pack to show you. So we're over here on AssumeAvoid.com. We're in the Vanilla Tweaks part of the website, and you'll notice this page has changed. There are now version numbers under each of the data packs. These represent obviously changes to the data pack, and the files of the data packs themselves have been renamed to include this number as well. This means you could go into your world, into the data packs folder, look at all the version numbers, compare them to what's on the website, and hopefully that'll help you keep things up to date. Now the reality is for most of these they're always just going to stay at 1.0.0, but let me walk you through each of the numbers. The first number is for a major content update, when something really big changes about the pack and how it plays. The second number is for bug fixes, and those are ones that you would actually want. So maybe something is slightly broken somewhere and we've fixed it, so we update it with this number. And the third number is for minor things you could probably not really worry about, like for example maybe the code's been tidied up a little bit, or there's a spelling mistake somewhere that gets changed. So those ones you probably don't want to worry about too much, but I think a lot of this is not actually going to change that often. But one of them that has changed rather large is the Gem Villages pack, because we've added a whole bunch of new trading villages to it. Now if you've not seen this pack before, you're not sure what it is, it works in tandem with treasure gems. So this will put the treasure gems into like loot chests that you find in the world, from temples and end cities. And then you'll be able to use those treasure gems to trade with the gem villagers. I want to say a big thank you to MSpaceDev for putting this pack together. We also used the man whose name I cannot pronounce his data pack, Doubloons, which is a very similar thing that's used on Clio's patron server, and we kind of converted it into the one that we're going to use, or were going to use, on Hermitcraft. So let's go and check this out. So the deal is that this was going to be eventually an official thing on Hermitcraft. We were going to do this season, but since then there's been some changes of opinion within the group. So what I said I would do is I would just make this pack, put it out there, and use it as a demonstration to show the other hermits exactly what the idea here is. So on the Hermitcraft server we have the gem collector, who trades in the gems for player heads, and then we have the hermit heads guy, who trades those heads for these other ones. We're also going to add a second hermit heads guy that does like secondary skins like Wormman, although Wormman isn't related to anyone on Hermitcraft, of course, and then Evil X, my evil counterpart, and a few others as well. So yeah, these are the 5 that we have added for the 5 different categories, and if we choose to add this on Hermitcraft, this will all probably get like a rework, because not all of these ones are ones I would personally vote for to have. But let's check out the first one, which is blocks. So this uses the topaz gem, and this is the kind of thing that I would vote to have on Hermitcraft. I think it'd be really cool to be able to use these. I don't think I'd use them that much myself though, but they add all sorts of detail to the world, right? So as you can see, there's a whole bunch of different block types. I think we've just looked at all of them, and then you can use these to add a little bit of detail to your Minecraft world. And they're all based on Minecraft textures, right? Which is what I think looks cool. Then these ones right here take a little bit of creative liberty. As you can see, this doesn't actually resemble anything within Minecraft itself. I think there's one or two here, like a cactus flower or something. There you go, cactus flower. So that's obviously related to the cactus, although it's got the flower on top of it. And so this gets a little bit creative. This is the sort of stuff I wouldn't personally vote for, but if you want this in this world, this pack is now available to you. This one right here I really like, the ores, just adding small little bits of ore. In fact, we won't trade with all of them, we'll flick through. There's some blocks here as well. I'd actually move those into the blocks category, so there may be some tweaks to this in the future. Packed ice is in there as well, apparently. So yeah, let's flick through the last 2 categories quickly. I'm not so keen on this one. The lights are they're not based on like Minecraft lights, so I think they take quite a lot of creative liberties there, those textures. And last of all, we've got food, so lots of different food types. I mean, this is wonderful when you're making shops, and you can really do some cool decorations with this, but again, it's not really based on the Minecraft textures itself. So for me, I would be really cool using the sort of ones that I've placed down over here, not these ones so much. But anyway, those are the 5 traders that are in this pack for you to use. As I said, it's sort of like a mock-up to show the other hermits, so we can figure out what it is we want to do. And this has actually probably been quite a long video, because I've been talking a lot and around. Why do I need to comment on why it's been a long video? I don't know. Anyway, it's there, it's available for downloads, and I hope you have fun with it. Bye bye.